Hey y'all, it's Nancy the Handy Scandy. Welcome back for another crafty venture.
And if you can believe it, this is episode 23 of Saturday Morning Makes for 2024.
Hey guys, it's time for Saturday Morning Makes. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for joining me. This is, I think it's like 10 o'clock Saturday morning, 10:45 Saturday morning. This is the 29th of June. Wow, 4th of July is coming. June is almost over. You guys know I do Halloween all year, so my heart is happy about that. But let me focus right here. My mind is in a lot of different places. I've been crafting literally all night long. I took a nap yesterday evening. I fell asleep in my chair in the living room and I woke up about 11. And I've been going strong ever since. My mojo is back and I don't want to stop. So for Saturday Morning Makes, I have a bunch of Hip to Be Square cards. They were all created with this beautiful country paper pad by Park Lane, which is the Joann's line. And I realized when I came in here last night that I had not really made anything seasonal appropriate. So I said, well, let me pull out some country summer papers and just see what I can do. And I just fell in love with these, and I remembered why I bought the paper pad, because you know, often we'll get the paper pad and they just sit on the shelf, right? We don't want to use up the papers because they're too pretty or whatever, but let's use them. And so that's where I am today. I already did a flip through of this paper pad. I'm not going to flip through it again this morning, but I will move this and we'll get started, and then I will talk some more at the end about the vote that I had y'all participate in last weekend in terms of the Cutie Patootie stamps from Whimsy, as well as kind of a recommendation or a suggestion from Jill this morning on her Saturday Morning Makes. So let me move this paper pad. Again, that's the country paper pad by Park Lane, which is from Joann's. And I have all of these cards. And they're all 3x3 cards. If you guys are not familiar with Hip to Be Square, it is also a hashtag that I don't know how much more I'll do outside of the month of June, because I've made a whole bunch for the month of June. It's being hosted by my sweet friend Tracy Vanover of Tracy V Designs. She has a fun Etsy shop. It's called FPOP, EPHPOP. And I have gotten several different things from her, not paper pads, but papers, different ephemera lines, folio lines, things like that. These, like I said, are not from Tracy. However, her stuff is just as gorgeous. So Tracy, thank you for hosting this, and hopefully I'll be able to continue participating. But I just get so involved and it takes me forever. So let me scoot these away and I'll bring them in and we'll talk about them. We'll do each pair at a time, if that makes sense. So I'm not going to show all the products in the beginning because I'll be talking product for too long. So I'll bring the products in as appropriate. So here are my first set of 4 cards. So you can see that these papers are coordinating, right? We've got the polka dots, the gold polka dots on the coral paper, and then we have these beautiful poppies. And let me see, where is the die? This is the die that cuts out the 3x3 envelopes. It's from My Creative Time. It's called 3x3 Fancy Envelope Die. Now this little panel that I put on the front of all of these envelopes, that is from, I guess I put it away. That is a Pink Fresh Studio die. I think it's their fancy label dies, and it's part of their essential line, but I think they may have discontinued that. It's several years old and I don't believe they have it anymore, but you can use any label die. I just happen to love these, so I use them. They're in my stash. I'm going to use them, right? So let me set this up here. This has become one of my favorites. Now the paper, I typically or the paper that does whatever paper I'm going to use to create my card base. It's just 3 inches wide by 6 inches long, and then I score it at 3 inches, and you've got a 3x3 card. So on these, I used my stitch circle dies from Whimsy to cut out those little highlighted areas. So these are the stitched circle dies. You can use any circle die, but I used this one. And I cut out both of those. Now these were scraps, so you use what you got. And I like this little flat edge over at the side. It allows you to kind of offset your design. Everything else on here was from my stash. The dies, the sentiments, the little borders, the trims, all from my stash. These little cuties, these little florals are from, this calls for confetti. They came out of one of my mixes, but everything else was just part of my stash. I did find, while I was looking for these, I found these, the Essentials Fancy Label Frames. So these are standalone dies from Pink Fresh Studio, and I absolutely love them. And again, I'm not sure if they're available or not anymore, but that's how I made all of those. So this circle is from the same circle dies. It's just a little bit larger. And I can't tell you where absolutely everything is from. We'll be here too long. But I really like those. Initially, I was not going to coordinate the envelopes. I was going to put, you know, same with same. But I just like the way that looked with the coordinating. Coordinating colors, coordinating patterns. Now this one, I literally just fussy cut different flowers from scraps, and then I just piled them up, layered them up, and then I used this Pops of Color from scrapbook.com. It is called Glitter Snowflake, and that's how I put, or what I used to put the glitter on all of these. They all have some glitter in some form. So I just thought that was kind of fun. I have it on the flower center as well as the bee's wings, and just on the flower center there. So all of these little minis have some type of glitter on them today. So we'll set those aside, and now we'll bring in this pair. So again, the cards coordinate exactly with the envelopes. Same label dies, these hellos, same as the other one from my stash. The beautiful and beautiful here from my stash. The hellos, I can tell you, are from Hero Arts. This beautiful, I'm not sure. It might be from that as well. This beautiful is from Whimsy Stamps, and it is this stamp set right here. Beautiful Bees, as is this bee stamp, and I will be pulling that out again to show you. But it's this beautiful, and this bee right here I think is so, so pretty. Now that other cutie right there is from this bee stamp set, and it is called Busy Bees 2, B-I-Z-Z-Y, Busy Bees. So super cute, love them both. This little trim was in my stash. These little honeycomb shapes are leftovers from cutting out these honeycomb dies. This die is from Whimsy as well. It is right here. It looks big and bulky, but it's not. It cuts out beautiful little fine line honeycombs. Super cute. You can see that. And I have a bunch of these today. The honeycombs were not from my stash. The honeycombs I actually cut out this morning. So again, with the glitter on there and the glitter on the wings and on the bee. And then my next set is different from the others. Now this is using this fun print. It has all kinds of different things. My happy place with love, make lovely things happen. It's the little things, farm to table, things like that. So I used this, nope, it was this stamp set. This Harlequin pattern. I used it to, I don't know how well you can see it. I used some gold Delicata ink just to add some extra pattern back there in the background. Now I only did it on the cards. I did not do it on the envelopes, and I may go back and do it on the envelopes, to be fair. I like that look. You guys know I like busy. So these trims also were in my stash. I just added them on and just thought that they added a little extra something. This little scallop circle floral, as well as this heart and the sentiment, all from my stash. Again, the sentiment, these little leafy bits, this heart, and this trim, all from my stash, and I can't tell you where everything is from. The glitter is on, this was a black heart. I put some of the Delicata ink, and then I put the snowflake glitter on there. And it's interesting how that, the green iridescence, the green glitter in that, well, it's glitter glue is what those things are. They're glitter glue. But it's funny that the green shows up so well on the black, but you barely see the green when it's on white. It's just very interesting to me. So there's that one. This stamp set is the only one that I've used, or this stamp is the only one from this set that I used. And this is from Stampin' Up. It is called Looks Like Spring, and it does not have the year on it, oddly enough. Oh, 2006 is what the stamp says, 2006. So let me put that up there as well. And I can put the honeycomb up there too. And let me see, let me pull these out because these are some more bee ones. So again, this is the Busy Bees. Super, super cute. This little guy, that one, this one is, where is he? This one, sorry. So just anything that was colored up with my Olos. You can see the honeycomb patterns in the background. I just think that's super cute. This little trim was from my stash, as was that one. Actually, that was just the other end of it, but I just thought that was fun. This heart was from my stash. The sentiments also from my stash. I think they're super cute. Same envelope die, same label die. And then we have these are also bee themed. I didn't realize how many bee themes there were in that paper pad, but it's appropriate for summer, right? So again, everything from my stash except the honeycomb and the bee. So I just think that they're super, super cute. I love the honeycomb pattern in the background on here. You can't see it, but I also used this text stamp in the background. You can't see it on that one. You can see it a little bit better on this one. So I just inked it up with some black ink, the VersaFine, and then I sprayed it with water so it would give a little bit of a watercolory look. So, but that is it. The same hello from the Sending Hugs, just a note, and hello all from Hero Arts. So very sweet, very happy, very summery. And then this is my last set. Let me move this guy out of the way. And this was from the wood panel paper in the pack. And I love that I was able to get this big bird on there. You can see how everything folds over to the back. Doesn't bother me one bit. And then I used another sheet of paper that had the same bird or similar bird. And I used my dies from Whimsy. I used this die, which is very similar, by the way, to the ones from Pink Fresh Studio. See, it's not quite the same, but it is similar. But this is the one that I used to cut these out. And I like that you can use something like that and highlight, you know, just, so this is a big toss paper, right? It's 12 by 12 with all these different patterns on there and the imagery, but you're able to spotlight something so precious and cute and then make it a focal point on a card. I just think that's really cute. And again, this trim would have been trash, but I salvaged that. And on the background, you can see the kind of damask pattern in the back was this stamp from Stampin' Up! Celebration. It's called Bliss, and it is from, maybe we really don't have a year on these. No, I don't have a year. I know there are some Stampin' Up! Folks out there. If you know what year this is from, put that downstairs in the comments. I was happy to pull out some of my wood mount stamps this morning. That was fun. I had some others that I pulled out that I didn't get the opportunity to use, but trust me, like I said, I've been stamping all day. And somewhere I have a it's like a wreath with a bee in the middle, similar to this bee, but it's a Hero Arts stamp, and I was hoping to use that this morning, and I could not find it. But that is all of my Hip to Be Square cards this morning, guys, so there's a lot of them, and none of them look very involved, but boy, did they take me a long time to make. So let me just lay them out for you again real quick here. Again, let me know if any of you know when that stamp set is from. It's from Celebration. It's called Bliss. Let me know if you know, and let me know if you have any favorites. Put that downstairs in the comments section. I love hearing that. And last week you guys had voted on my little the cutie patootie images that I had stamped out, because I asked you guys, I lost mojo and I didn't know what to do. So I asked you guys for some input, and then so many of you had such good suggestions, and then I couldn't decide. So I've made multiple things. So I'll be back with another video sharing just the cutie patootie stuff, and I'm over the moon happy with them. I'm really happy with these as well. If you guys aren't doing 3x3 cards, let me encourage you. You don't have to, you know, don't have to do extra background stamping, but I encourage you, just make some. They're super fun. They're cute. They're easy. They're perfect for gift cards or to drop in, you know, like hubby's lunchbox or your kids' book bags, or a quick note to a teacher, or, you know, just a quick encouragement, or a hey, I'm thinking of you to a workmate, or any number of things. You know, if you're taking food to a neighbor or to a friend, or if someone's had surgery or a baby, you know, just something quick. Hey, I'm thinking of you. I'm here if you need me. Happy day, whatever. You know, they're just quick and easy and super fun and very thoughtful. So I would encourage you to do that. And if you do it, use the hashtag hip2be_square, and we'll go out there and we'll find you. And again, I want to thank Tracy for hosting that. I want to thank Jill Norwood, as always, for hosting Saturday Morning Makes. And the suggestion that she made on her channel this morning was for me or someone to host like a, I think she said snowmen in summer hashtag. So she's working on Christmas in July. I think it's Christmas in July 2024, I think is her hashtag. Don't quote me on that. We'll have to check on her channel to be sure. I also know that Tina over at Crafty Bean is doing a Christmas in July as well. I think she's using Jill's hashtag. She couldn't remember who was actually hosting the hashtag. But I am going to pick up that mantle that Jill put down and I will host the hashtag snowmen in summer. And we can do it for the whole summer, right? We're only 9 days into summer, the official summer. So we'll do it for all of June, all of July, all of August. When is the first day of fall? It's sometime in October, right? So we have, no, August, it's sometime in September. Man, September and October are my favorite months of the year. How do I miss one of them? That's my brain. And again, a journey through Nancy's brain. So I will be hosting that. So any snowmen that you want to use, if you're making Christmas cards, if you're making tags, just trying to get a jump on all of that kind of thing, use that hashtag snowmen in summer. Now, back in January, we did snowmen of January, but this time it's going to be snowmen in summer. So there we go. There we have it. It's official. I've put it out there. I'm going to host it. So, so I'm going to leave you for now. I'll be back shortly with my cutie patooties, and you guys know that I love you. I appreciate you. I thank you for spending some time with me. Happy Saturday Morning Makes. I hope you've had an opportunity to make something and spend some crafty time feeding your soul, and then the opportunity to hop around and see what everybody has created so that we can see all the yummy crafty goodness out there. I'm about to do the same before I make my other video. I need a break. I've been in here for 12 hours. It's time to go eat. We'll see you guys soon. Thank you. Mwah. I'll be back, but I'm out.
All right, and as we zoom in on all of the different projects today, I wanted to encourage you, if you have not already, hit that subscribe button. And if you've liked what you've seen today, go ahead and do that. I would definitely appreciate your support, and I'd love to have you back. Hit that like button as well if you enjoyed this video. And guys, keep in mind that I will be back sometime this afternoon with the cutie patooties. And until then, I am truly out now. See you soon. Mwah. Bye-bye.